YouTube. Hi guys, Retro Prime here. I want to talk a little bit about space. Now, we're standing in what is essentially my front hallway. I mean, literally there is my front door, and just now there is my toilet, and there leads to the stairs that leads to the rest of the house. So this is my collection here. See all this here, you'll not be able to see really, but this here is 3 deep. So there's 3 levels of games there, and this goes right down to the floor and it goes right up to the ceiling. There's loads there, and I've no space for it. When I lived in my hometown before we moved, we had a 4-bedroom house, and one of those rooms was huge, and it had my gaming collection spread out, and I had all my consoles set up in the same room. We had a pool table. It was fucking awesome. But then we had a child and we moved house, and the house was downgraded to a 2-bedroom. Still a lovely house, but we don't have the space. So this stuff all goes here, and it's all crammed in. My Transformers collection, which, I mean, as much as I love gaming, I've got there's half a dozen consoles in the living room, there's a couple in the dining room, and the rest are up in the bedroom, like the Nintendo and the Mega Drive and the Saturn and stuff are all upstairs, where I never get to play them because of it. Even the Amiga, I've got the Amiga, it's no set up. I have to box it away, and then when I want to play it, dig it out, and it's a pain in the arse. I'd really love to have somewhere set up for the Amiga because I'd play that loads if it was. Anyway, what I want to talk about today is space, because how do you guys deal with it? I mean, now I think, and this is a generalisation, so I apologise, but I think there are 2 types of collectors I encounter. The guys that collect casually, and then the guys who collect, the ones who collect the proper stuff, like the third party guys. They seem to collect, the guys that spend a lot of money, basically, on toys. The sort of higher end guys, shall we call them, because there seems to be a big divide. This KO debate, which I don't want to get into, because fuck it, I don't want involved with your shit. That's what I say to my stepkids when they come up to me and go, "Dad, that guy said that to me," and I'm like, "Do I hear it? Do I fucking hear it?" Yeah, so there seems to be a divide. Guys that are quite happy to buy the shit in the shops, and guys that are I would never touch that stuff, but here we go, here's my expensive toy. And being both types of collectors are absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. You spend your money on what you want. But now, again, a generalisation, so I know this doesn't apply to everybody, but I've noticed that the guys who seem to high-end collect don't have kids. And the guys who don't do. That makes sense? Anyway, so, I know the guys, I've seen some of the collections from the guys who don't have kids, and they have them on shelves on the wall, and they've got displays all over their house. I'd love to live in a place like that. But that would just be impractical for me, because one, I don't want all my fucking toys where she can reach them, my kid, that is. I also have 2 puri tets who, sorry, that's the Mr. Tumble Mackerton sign language stuff. It's been drilled into my head through watching loads of kids' TV. The cats would fucking climb the shelves and knock it over. So and I ain't picking up shit every day after them. It's bad enough they knock over shit off the shelves and stuff, like food and glasses. I'm waffling. Sorry, waffle. Yeah, so my space, my collection's crammed, and I mean crammed, into 2 glass display cabinets. And I did have a few out in the open, like Devastator. He sits in front of the TV and kind of gets left alone, which is weird, because I thought he'd just get hassled off the cats and the kid, but he doesn't seem to. A lot of my Legend size and smaller are in there, because there's just nowhere to display them. Yeah, so my quandary now is, what do I do if I want more space? Do I extend my collection? Which, I mean, in my display cabinets, you've got one sort of glass shelf that's half a metre squared, and it's like an elevator of fat folk. It's sorry, they're all crammed in there. And it's getting I can't enjoy them, because it's they may as well be in a box and put away, because they're all covered up by each other. So my decision now is, do I buy more space, more displays from my Transformers, or do I sell some of the ones I don't really look at, which I don't want to do, and create more space for the ones I do? Because I'd say 50% of my collection was curiosity buys, and 50% is stuff I really want. So curiosity buys, like the RID figures, some of the movie figures I bought online, things that if someone put a gun in my head and said, right, you can choose 10 figures, they wouldn't even be in the consideration. But I still love them for what they are, and I want them. I don't want to get rid of them. The wife said, if you're going to collect, this is when I'm buying stuff, if you're going to collect, don't sell something to buy something, because I know, because she knows me, that you will sell something and then you'll be like, I want it back. So that's my reason for not wanting to sell. So that leaves me with more space, more cabinets, more displays type option. And while I want to do that, it's not practical. I do have a lot more space I could use, but the space is like family area space, and I don't want to start spreading my shit around the house. I'm going to buy one more glass cabinet, and then I'm going to, if when that's full, and it pretty much will be for the second to buy it, then I think that's when I start to think, right, I'm going to sell stuff to buy stuff. And really, because it's going to become really sort of hard to keep buying without finding. I mean, I suppose in the bedroom I could put shelves up, but again, that's a space for me and the wife, and I don't want it to be like my bedroom, like a 14-year-old kid's bedroom that she has to sleep in. So, although she'd let me, she's very, very accommodating. If I want to have the entire house plastered in shelves with Transformers and toys and games, as long as I kept them tidy, she'd be like, you go for it, whatever. She's really good that way. But so how long's this video? 6 minutes already. This is just a waffle. I want to get this out of my head, so I thought I'd just put it on video because, hey, why not? So yeah, I think in my head. Oh, hang on, I'll have to show up for the digger that's going past. Hurry up, you cunt. Forgot what I was saying now. Basically, I was saying, yeah, my choice is to get that display cabinet and extend my collection. Oh, I was talking about the wife, wasn't I? Anyway, get that cabinet and extend my collection, or sell. So one more cabinet, then it's selling stuff. How I'm going to choose what to sell, I don't know, because the stuff that I think... Will you fuck off? Bloody, we live next door to a building site. Sorry. Yeah, the stuff that I would sell if I had to would be the stuff that I first bought, like a lot of the movie stuff, and maybe some of the Prime stuff, although I really don't want to sell that. So it would be, I don't know how I'd choose what to sell. So this is a thing I'm going to think about in the future. Anyway, just, you know, if you can be arsed, leave a comment and let me know how you manage your space, because I mean, I know some people just are like, well, I've played with this for I've had this for a year, fuck it, I'll sell it, I don't touch it anymore. And that's a great way to be, I think, to be honest, because there's loads of stuff, there's loads of figures there that, you know what, in fact, see some of the figures in here, they've been boxed away for a while now, and I was playing with them the other night, going through them all, and there was at least half a dozen toys that I was like, oh, I didn't even realise I owned this, because I bought them years ago and I've never ever looked at them since. A few surprises as well, it was great. Yeah, so, sorry for the waffle. How do you manage your space? How do you decide if you're going to get rid of anything? And what do you think I should do? And the answer to that isn't just fuck off. Yeah, cool. Hope you enjoyed that. Please like, comment, subscribe for more waffle, if you can be arsed with it. And enjoy your day. I shall see you soon. Eesh!